What is going on, everybody? What's up? Hey, how's it going? You may notice something a little bit strange if you're watching right now at home. In the bottom right corner, because we are streaming to Twitch and to YouTube. So when you guys type, it appears on the screen. Isn't that crazy? It's kind of like Twitch.
What a wild world we live in.
Right? I guess that's much easier for people who are just doing like streaming video games, you know?
Probably.
But I don't know if you can use StreamYard and also use Capture Card.
I don't know.
I thought you have to use OBS the whole way, but who knows? This StreamYard keeps evolving every year with new toys. You know, pretty soon it'll be self-aware and it'll be able to hit go for me. You know. All right, Breen is old. Wow, I guess you're running out of material.
Off the bat. Wow.
Evil Black Cat's running out of material.
Right out the gate. And it's the same old joke, yeah.
Next, he's going to make a Zach joke.
I bet it does. I bet he does.
All right. Anyway, shout out to Brian. Shout out to Jay Lucian, Evil Black Ken, anybody else who's watching this on the replay. If you haven't done so, please click that like button, hit subscribe. Also, check out the Ko-Fi link, which is over there above Zach. Sorry. If you want to help support the channel that way, or you can do super chats when we're live, that too. Or if you're broke like the rest of us, you can just show up and watch it, or watch the replay and leave a comment down below. Let us know what your books you're pulling this week, or if you're not pulling books a week, let me know what books you are currently reading, if you are reading at all, comic books, or if it's a graphic novel, whatever, it doesn't make a difference. So getting started then right away. We'll do this. And if Breen is having computer problems, so if he drops out, that's just computer dying. It's not him. I'm waiting for the eat hot death, but he might be ahead the drop first.
He might have dropped already.
No.
His computer's going to be eating hot death probably after a while.
It makes all the hot death. Right? All right. Let's go. All right. Last week, guys, Brain started us off. He was in the middle, I think. So, Zach, you're in the middle. Let's start.
I'm the monkey in the middle. How about that?
I want to call you a monkey. That means they're related to you then.
I would. Oh, excuse me. All right, let me think here. My number 5 book this week. Yeah, I got a bunch of books this week. It's actually a fairly big week for me. My number 1 book, though, is going to be a Marvel comic. It is a brand new number 1. I hope it goes the distance, because the concept is one that I really like. We're looking at Spider-Man and Wolverine number 1 from Mark Guggenheim and Care Andrews. Care Andrews is one of the artists that I feel is a natural fit for drawing Spider-Man or Wolverine. He's just got such an iconic look. The cover is, doggone perfect. It looks like a Capcom video game cover. I love it. So there was a Spider-Man. I do remember there was a Spider-Man Wolverine team up book back in like 2011, 2012, somewhere around there.
Way before that, Spider-Man Wolverine was
80s. Yeah, a long time back. So I'm, hoping to see some cool things come out of this. Hopefully, like I said, it goes on for a bit. I would hate for this to just be like a 6-issue mini or a 12 issue. So hopefully there's a lot of people like this one. But yeah, Mark Guggenheim, I know he's not like Hickman or like any of these big prolific writers. Some people have issues with his writing. But I think if this is just like a fun series of side stories, it should be a great read. So yeah,
I was just real quickly. Guggenheim wrote that one image book with
which one?
I think Howard Chaykin was doing the art. Somebody was doing the art. We didn't like it, but it was the girl getting revenge for family.
I'm not familiar with that one.
So there's a superhero one.
He's written a bunch of different Spider-Man books at one point or another. He wrote some Blade. He's some Civil War tie-ins. It looks like some Daredevil, some different things. So he's clearly, I mean, he's written some Green Lantern. So he's been around for a minute. Not that makes him good, but you know, he's experienced. So it's not like somebody who's like brand new coming in to write these two characters. And then, like I said, Carrie Andrews. I mean, Carrie Andrews is honestly the big draw for me on this. Anytime I see Carrie Andrews on a book, it makes me want to.
I always call him Carrie Ann because that's who reminds of the song. What's their game now? Can anybody play? If you're song, hey Carrie Ann.
From what I've heard, this opening story revolves around a list that gets stolen of like every secret agent in the Marvel universe, their true identities, and Wolverine, who's been a secret agent, his name's on that list. There's rumors that Peter Parker is going to be involved because his parents were S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. So, you know, if it's Spider-Man and Wolverine doing stuff for S.H.I.E.L.D., I think that could be a really cool premise. There are some pretty cool covers on this. I do.
Already looks a lot better than Carrie Andrews right now.
No.
Yes, that looks. He doesn't look cartoony.
He should look cartoony.
No, he shouldn't. Wolverine should never look like he just walked out of a.
He looks like he did in the Marvel vs. Capcom game.
Did I say that was good?
Yeah, it's great. People love the Capcom games.
Ugh. They like the game, but the animation could be better.
Mm-hmm. Next thing you're gonna say, X-Men '92 Wolverine looked awful. I mean, you got Mark Bagley. I'm not a huge fan of Bagley.
Talking about the cartoon looked better than us.
Yeah. Nick Bradshaw has a variant, but it's like a 1 in 50. That one is, I don't even know, Dark Ruin. I'm not familiar.
That looks like when Murtaugh.
That also looks kind of Capcom-y. Like
that looks like Lethal Weapon when Murtaugh got pulled off the exploding tulip.
So you've got some cool variant covers. I mean, I'm just gonna stick with the cover A. That one, the colors on that one look great, I think. There's Bagley.
Wow, that looks a lot better too.
Yeah. Bagley can draw Spider-Man pretty well. I'm not. Wolverine's okay.
Wolverine shows him having the claws.
He looks the same height as Spider-Man though. Wolverine should be stockier, like a shorter, stockier guy. He looks about the same build as Spider-Man there, or at least.
Well, didn't you know that Spider-Boy? They're de-aging him again.
So
no, but I like this. How often do you see Wolverine with this hanging onto the side of a building with this animated claws holding him up in the wall?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, the only book I'm reading with Wolverine right now. Well, I'm reading Ultimate Wolverine and Uncanny X-Men, but
I am just wondering how he's not just. Wouldn't his weight just pull him down and would just cut through the
You would think so. Yeah. With that. Yeah, I mean, it's comic books though. So, but yeah, this is gonna be my number 5. It's a new number 1. Don't really know what I'm going into. I think it'll look pretty, but I don't know.
What's his preview button? I've never seen this before.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. It kind of gives you the first page.
Oh, okay. I was like,
that's neat.
Okay,
League of Comic Geeks.
Yeah, it's
like there's like an old school helicarrier in there. That's neat. Oh, I like this.
It's interesting that they have a preview.
That's a nice little update. I did.
See, Streamer get updated. So did this get updated.
League of Comic Geeks getting updated. Everything's getting updates today. All right. So that's my number 5. That's what we're starting with. Spider-Man and Wolverine, number 1.
Brian, are we staying on this or are we going somewhere else? Dear God.
Brian's not staying with this.
Number 5, Vatican City.
Actually, we should have stayed with that one.
Vatican City. See, y'all. Yeah, I jumped on that before y'all did.
Yeah, if this had come out next week, I probably would have dropped it since there's already like 1,000 books on my pull list.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give this one more issue to see if it gets any better. I hate to drop a Miller book, but this might be the first.
Feels like an overpriced beer to me. Overpriced Miller.
Yeah.
The crappy arc continues with the last humans on Earth trapped behind the walls of Vatican City. As billions of vampires wait outside, afraid of the holy relics, but something is buried beneath the Vatican itself. And the vampires want it more than even the human blood inside. They want their mommy.
So what is Tom King writing this?
Maybe. Hey, the cover is done by Narwhal.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to talking more about this. Let's go to your number 5.
This is like me and Zach looking down and is like Breen, this is what you want down here? You want this? We're like we're gonna stay up here. We're good.
I'll take that over any Marvel book not named Ultimate Spider-Man. So I just negated Zach's number 5.
That's okay. I've got more.
He's got at least one more coming out this week.
I've got more than that. I've got like 3. Well, not on my list. On my list, I think I have 2.
You know, it's one thing or the other with you. But
there's only one thing, and he's got blue eyes, and he's Sweet Petunia's favorite nephew.
My number 5 is DC versus Sonic the Hedgehog. The fate that you see in the hands of the Speedy Hedgehog. They don the costumes of the Justice League because they're trapped on Earth. So they protect the Earth while the Justice League's gone. Enter the Sonic the Hedgehog and his friends to pick up the slack. Watch us Sega's iconic characters don the costumes of DC Comics and finest and take on their greatest foes.
Tails, what did they do to you?
He's Cyborg.
There's so many better characters he could have taken on. Why'd they make him this monstrosity?
They made Sonic the Flash.
Well, yeah, Sonic as the Flash, that fits.
I know, but I mean, like, Silver is like the Green Lantern. Obviously, guys, his powers are like that.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of everybody else fits, but Tails just looks like a mad scientist guy.
Knuckles as a Superman.
But yeah, he's super strong. And he glides, so he kind of has the flying powers.
I'm just here for the reaction with all the other heroes. Like, what? Because Mr. Terrific saw him in the last issue. He's like, they came back. He's like, what the hell are these rodents? So, there's a Serge Kuna. Kuna. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. That's very cool, actually. That's very. I think that's probably an homage to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. The poses look very, very like.
You remember that?
That's actually pretty cool. That's a neat poster. I would buy that as a poster, probably.
Yeah, but yeah. I think Adam Bryce Thomas is the artist, but he's not the interior. He's not the cover artist for the first one. But honestly, it's been a fun book. It's safe for kids, so if you're looking for a book for children, or just something you can read from DC that won't be perverse, there you go. Ain't much coming out this week that I can recommend, but we'll recommend a few that are good. Alrighty then. Now,
alrighty then.
For the Zach.
All right. My number 4 this week, we got one coming from the Ghost Machine, and it is Red Coat issue.
How did I know it was going to be your number 4?
How did you know that? There's no
because it was the last time too.
Was it really?
Last time you had it high up on the list. That? Because I'm offended by it.
I don't remember my number 1s from last week, let alone my number 4.
Then they weren't really number 1s if you don't remember them.
Man. Anyway. We've got the Unnamed War's newest big character that's kind of been teasing him a little bit, the Northerner. Last week, or the last issue, I think it was issue number 11, was kind of like his first real introduction. Hopefully this one unpacks a little bit more exposition. We don't really know a lot about him. I think he's from the future because he uses like a modern AR rifle, even though he's dressed in Union soldier clothing. There's a secret that he's got, about, Simon Pure, and, he could end up being put in a position where he could die again.
Mhm.
But this has just been a fun book. This continues to be my favorite one of all the Ghost Machine books. Just the historical fiction bits of it I find really fascinating. Brian Hitch doing the art. I mean, he's one of the best artists out there in comics right now, I think. Has been for a while, honestly. And Red Coat's just been a lot of fun. I like it more. As good as Geiger and Rook and Junkyard Joe are, this has been my favorite one. It does a great balance between it does action, it does comedy, it does some serious like drama stuff. It's been like some thriller-ish
It
issues.
slices, it dices, it does everything in between.
It's great. It does. It's fantastic read, and everybody should be checking it out. So,
Freaking
yeah,
infomercial.
I don't know what else I can say to praise this book. It is fantastic.
Yeah, get yours for only 3 easy payments of $9.99.
Only $3.99. Exactly. Only $3.99.
Yeah, starting revelation about the Northerner that could shatter everything that holds true. Wow. Well, hear this. If you're wondering what this book's going to be like, there you go. It's literally like Bad Boys at this point.
Both strapped to some cannons.
Yeah, blaming each other for the mess.
Probably. Yeah, because in the last issue, the Civil War is going on, but Simon Pure, he didn't really take a side. He's just kind of, because he's a mercenary. So he didn't really care
He's a messenger, yeah. He's a courier.
So,
you just drop things off.
Yeah, so in this, I mean, obviously, I think he'll end up siding on the right side, which is the North, just in case anyone was doubting that. But yeah, I think there is kind of like this reluctant buddy cop vibe between the two of them that I really like. So hopefully the Northerner sticks around in Redcoat for a bit.
And then we got Annie Oakley from last issue.
Yeah. That'd be cool if she became a recurrent. Like I would like to see, because that was a neat issue, the Annie Oakley one. It didn't go the way I thought it was going to go, but I really enjoyed it. I'd like to see more of those two together.
Yep. Alrighty then, Mr. Breen, where are we going, Mr. Breen?
Archie is Mr. Justice.
Yes.
Archie.
Let me scroll down to the bottom of the barrel.
Pretty much.
Sucks. Wow, look at that. The Conan Barbarian, he was down there too.
New Conan book.
Digital.
I saw Jim Zub has been hyping up like the 25th issue of Conan, I think. I saw on social media, I think yesterday.
That issue of Conan I just showed you, Eastern Warlord, is written by Walt Simonson.
Oh, wow.
But it's a digital exclusive. It means like I'll have to see if I can get a Comixology.
Well, I know number 25, Jim Zub is writing, and they have like Alex Horley was doing artwork for it because it looked really, really good. Excuse me.
Final issue. A brand new 4-part Archie premium event, limited series. This is it. The heart-wrenching conclusion to the epic 4-part series is here. We finally get the perspective of Archie's lifelong friend, and friend, turned enemy, Reggie Mantle. What went wrong that sent these two young men on such different paths? And can the power of jealousy, resentment, and fear be the most destructive of all? What was that guy's name? The shaman? Proud Two Young Men?
Michael Two Young Men.
Oh, Michael Two Young Men. Hey. I guess it's supposed to be Reggie on the right. He's got like a
evil heart.
Evil heart.
Well, in this book, he's Kid Wicked.
Yeah. How you liking it?
Yeah, I liked enough to finish it.
Yeah, I mean,
the last issue dealt with how Betty knew who he was, and it kind of broke him apart. That's clever.
Isn't that great?
That's pretty cool, actually.
I know, the Killing Joke.
Wow. That's an homage you don't see too often these days.
No. And the fact it's on an Archie book is even kookier.
Yeah.
Is this no, it's cover C. So it's not a retail exclusive. That is a cover C. Wow, if my shop has that, I'll just buy it just for that cover. Wow, that's great. Like, it just, like, who cares about the other covers? We just want to stare at that one. It's beautiful. Like Jason Todd. I don't know.
You think Jason Todd is beautiful?
He is. He's got a beautiful soul.
Sus.
Anything else to say at all about this? Nah. Okay. Moving on. All right. Mine number 4 is World's Finest.
Hey.
Part 4 of We Are Yesterday. The Batman of Superman of yesterday, today, as Gorilla Grodd's vicious temporal onslaught upon the Justice League continues, the Dark Knight and the Man of Steel, for the time of the World's Finest, get a horrifying glimpse into their own future and the tragedies to come. It's minute-by-minute mayhem in the epic new installment of We Are Yesterday, crossover with the Justice League Unlimited.
And in case you were starting to miss the Batman Who Laughs, good Lord, they just won't let me forget he exists.
Ultraman's in this.
You got Crime Syndicate. You got the Absolute Power Amazos. You got the Dark Crisis guy.
Yeah, the Infinite guy.
Not Anti-Monitor. It was
Harbinger. No.
Yeah, Harbinger, Dark Harbinger, or whatever he was. But he was from the Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
There's Perpetua up at the top. Because I know she and Batman Who Laughs, they were behind the Scott Snyder.
I don't mind that she's back. You know,
I don't look. I praise Scott Snyder's Justice League run, and she and Batman Who Laughs were a big part of that. So I'm okay with them. Crime Syndicate is cool. It hasn't been long enough for me to want to see the Amazos back up there, but who is this? Who's this artist? It looks familiar. Is that
Lucio Perillo?
Oh, Perillo. Okay. That's what
yeah, when he's out drawing women. And there's the cave one.
Okay. Looks a little bland compared to
I don't know why they need a light when Superman probably can see in the dark anyway.
Well, it's for us, so we can see.
Well, Batman can just have glowing eyes.
Yeah, it's true.
They have the incentive cover by A.L. Kaplan, which
Very manga. Oh, Superman. No.
Why is this the 1 in 25? This is the 1 in nothing. I'm not paying for it. Shit.
What did they do for Tuesday? I was kind of cool with it until I saw Superman's face.
I thought this was a Pride Month cover. Looks like, yeah.
Looks like they're trying to lean too hard into the like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, no, the cover is probably the one I would stick with.
Go to the creators, please.
Put some effort into it.
Hey, Tommy, put some effort into it.
Clayton Henry doing the art of this.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not Dan Mora.
Not Dan Mora. Well, he's doing the cover. But...
Yeah, it does the cover at least, yeah. So we'll see how this turns out.
Nice. I've been liking it. I've been liking. I mean, as far as time travel stories go, it hasn't been that bad.
I would say if there's one DC book you can just keep reading, and I would say if you're like, I would say consistently for me, it's been World's Finest.
World's Finest is a constant. I mean, that's a good one. Green Lantern. It's the longest. I think that and Superman are probably the two longest going.
World's Finest is on issue 39.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Superman's not up there yet. I think Superman just got to 25 or something.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Where are we going?
All right, we're going back to Marvel. We've got an interesting one. This is a series I have not been reading. It's been going for 25 issues. I have not been reading it. And it's not The Thing. Sorry. That's a miniseries. This is from Phil Kennedy Johnson, who a lot of people like him as a writer. Nick Klein is the artist. This is The Incredible Hulk, issue number 25. The reason I'm jumping into this at issue number 25 is because of this cover. It is a Hulk versus Thor issue. When Donnie Cates did this with Ryan Otley, it was fun. It was incredible. And this is just going to be, to my knowledge, this is only a one-issue fight story,
Well,
not
Cates
3
said
or 4 like Donnie Cates
said it. We brought in the Hulkbuster armor with Iron Man.
I love this cover. I think it's a wraparound also. And if this is good, I may have to go back and read some of the previous Philip Kennedy Johnson ones, because I think the previous issue, Hulk was fighting Clea Strange. I think he fought Werewolf by Night in one of the previous issues. So, yeah, this is Bruce Banner and this teenage girl that he's kind of become friends with, Charlie Tidwell. They try to find Doctor Strange. And what's going on right now, I actually appreciate this because it seems like it's sticking within current Marvel canon. Right now, Doctor Strange is on Asgard. So Hulk tries to go to Asgard, and that's where he runs into Thor, and all hell breaks loose. So,
Zach, we just read a comic book, X-Men book. They did a flashback to the scene.
Oh, yeah.
With the Wendigo.
The Hulk on this cover looks better than the Hulk on the one you showed.
I know, right?
I disagree. I kind of like the way the Hulk looks.
Thor looks okay. Hulk looks awful.
I don't know. I kind of dig it. He looks more like a monster. Which
This is a better.
That's
that looks pretty good.
He's a human monster. That's not really a whole lot better.
Oh no!
Well,
it gives me 90s.
You know what it is? Because this Hulk has the long, like a Scott strap hairstyle.
I don't know. It looks like 90s Hulk in a way.
No, 90s Hulk was Peter David.
Hulk with wide arms, wide open.
Right. Well, I like it. Nick Klein is the artist. Matt Wilson, who does a lot of coloring that I enjoy.
The Gargoyle. Looking for more new Gargoyle books, and we're in Alex Ross covers. They're doing the Timeless again.
Yeah, Alex Ross has got a whole new series of timeless portraits that he's got coming. I think Tiger had one for Moon Knight recently, or will have one.
Yeah.
That's the Impossible Man variant, which seems like a weird variant to have, but
Nick Klein.
But yeah, I mean, this could be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. If nothing else, it'll just be fun to watch Hulk and Thor fight again, because that was some of the most fun Donny Cates run had. So. Yeah, that is my number 3.
Doesn't look the Hulk looks more like a zombie Hulk.
Dude, you don't have to sell me any more on it. I'm already buying it. It already looks cool enough for me.
Wait, is that a dinosaur behind him?
Dinosaurs, Nazi robots. I mean, P-40 Mustangs. I mean, just all the cool things, probably.
Alrighty then. We're going to go into Breen. Where are we going to next?
Oh, Breen had to pull out a Thor versus Hulk issue.
Oh my
And if
God.
that's not enough,
He's got more than one. Is that the Avengers Defenders War tie-in?
yeah. And this tells the story of their fight in Avengers 3. But yeah, I said I'll stick with those.
Yeah, when Hulk actually looked like Hulk.
Hulk looks different every 3 years. Why are we acting like this isn't new? He was Spaceship Hulk like 2 years ago.
Well, why, it's like asking us why they retcon everything every 3 years.
I hate Marvel, so that might be why.
Touche.
All right. It is your turn, Breen.
Number 3. We already talked about it. World's Finest 39.
Alrighty then. Going to my number 3 then. All right. Oh wait, no. It's my turn. Yeah. For me, it's Batman and Robin year 1, issue number 7. At first, I was looking. I was like, I was reading the description. I'm like, wait, this isn't Batman Dark Patterns, because I've been so used to reading Dark Patterns for a while. I forgot this book was even coming out again. Who is Batman? The general is. Well, Mark Waid probably never will. Sam the art. Why would you want it then? The general is on the hunt for the man behind the mask and is on a warpath. As a dynamic duo continue to stretch themselves thin and tire themselves out, stopping various threats around Gotham. The General's threat closes in on them.
That's right. He's threatening to help them save money on car insurance.
Oh, he's trying to take away their car insurance. They won't save money on car insurance at all. Man,
Chris Samney, man.
well, there's some cool covers too as well coming out as well.
That's the Dark Knight Returns homage.
At first, I thought Batman. Like, why does Batman have both hands under a blanket? He's leaning forward. Then I realized, oh, that's just one arm. I thought it was both arms. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? He's gliding. I'm gliding into the young boy.
Dick Grayson's doing his best Carrie Kelly impersonation.
Javier Rodriguez cover.
Oh, that looks cool.
They're jumping down.
Yeah.
We...
You know you're a good artist when you can make Robin in that outfit look good.
This looks
that's
good.
Very difficult to do.
This looks good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He's like, do you mind? You're in my spotlight. Back to the shadow, kid.
No, it's like that scene from A Bug's Life where the little girl's standing there and the grasshopper is about to attack, and then the giant rhinoceros beetle lands behind her and roars. That's what that reminds me of.
And what's up to One Slick Dude? Hey, look, there is a Zach joke, as we told him. I told you.
As we foretold. You're getting predictable, Cat.
Next, he'll make jokes about Brian being alive.
Or E being bald.
Or what if he makes he makes jokes about complaining about Brian being alive? You know, he goes the other direction instead of complaining about, Brian, you're gonna die. No, he's like, Brian, you're gonna live. I don't know. Kind of weird. Anyway, that is my number 3. What is your number 2, Zach?
My number 2, last Marvel pick for the night.
The Thing.
No. The Thing actually did not even make it on my pull list.
Wow.
I told you, me and miniseries, man. You've got to be a doggone good miniseries for me to pick you up. Maybe when the trade comes out, I'll look at it.
Trying to figure out, did I pass it up?
We've got Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu.
There it is.
Issue number 8. You know what I realized? This new artist, because Alessandro Capuccio is no longer the regular artist. They had this artist on this issue, and I think he's on next issue as well. Dev Pramanik. He did the art for Paradiso.
That's why it looks kind of familiar to me.
Yeah. So, the Fist of Khonshu it's kind of taking an interesting turn. So there's a Asgardian guy. He was like a farmer or somebody on Asgard, but then he came down to Earth, and he's kind of become like this drug kingpin because he brought like this fairy dust down, and people get addicted to it, and it kills them even if they try to quit.
Unfortunately, though, there's only one problem with debuting this character.
What's that?
We're tired of the woman from Wicked.
I thought she looked like she was from Wakanda.
Well, she's gonna be Storm, so
don't know.
and Bella Ramsey's gonna be Rogue.
Oh, I don't buy that at all.
That's what the wokies want. So,
but so this chick right here, she is the kind of the right hand gal of the Asgardian crime boss, and she's got this magic sword that gives her super strength, and it has a craving for blood. So Moon Knight is going to be fighting against her. She's been ordered to kill Moon Knight. And so it's been an interesting story. I like it. It's a little bit different. It's, Mark versus this guy from Asgard, not a typical Moon Knight villain. Hank Pym had come into the spotlight a few issues back, 1 or 2 issues back.
Can we all agree this is the worst Alex Ross cover you've ever seen?
No.
Is that thing on the cover is her girlfriend at least hot?
I don't think she has one.
Well, this is a guy. This is Mark on the cover right here.
No, I'm talking about the other cover.
She's only been in one other issue.
It's a bald black woman in a modern comic. Yeah, she's got a girlfriend. even if they don't announce it.
That one, I actually kind of like the posing on that one. It's a little bit more dynamic.
The only thing that looks like a Ryan Ottley meat chunks variant.
Kinda. Ryan Otley, I could see a little bit of that, yeah. But yeah, Moon Knight's been great. Jed McKay, I mean, this is one of the better Marvel books that's going out there, which is weird because it's Moon Knight.
So I'm guessing, like, our swords, like, she's carrying a sword. Aren't they usually sharp on both edges? They swing it.
I think so.
So
unless
her
it's like a saber.
So I feel like her fingers would be chopped off along with Mark's.
Maybe.
They're pushing on the blade.
I think there's probably a way you can hold on to it.
Because it's not a katana.
I'm thinking that's not the way, though.
Probably not.
Because the katana, the back end is dull, so you won't cut yourself. But
right. Same thing with like sabers. Like
but these though, I thought these are broadswords, so both sides are sharp.
Both sides should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready to go, Marvel.
Did you say that's the broadsword?
It is the
broadsword. I said it was a broadsword, but it is also the broadsword.
Oh.
It's both.
Double meaning.
The broadsword. But that is my number 2 book for the week. Moon Knight it continues to be a lot of fun to read. I still enjoy it a lot.
This week in Moon Knight, Ivory and Ebony have broken up.
Ebony and Ivory. That's good too.
Yeah. Yeah. Carver earns her card. Name's Carver. Clever name. Wielding a sword of Venheim with an axe to grind, Kelly's Fairchild's right-hand woman. Yeah, Kelly's it's a weird name. Most dangerous enforcer. Carver has been ordered to kill Moon Knight and already has gotten stomped by Fairchild himself, only to be relieved by the grace of God, Kanju. But the Moon God's patience is wearing thin, and Carver's blade craves blood. It's. I don't think, like I said, there's a clickbait covering. Look, he's gonna die, but it's just.
No.
So
he's not gonna die, but it's meant to evoke suspense.
Anyway, though, that was your number 2.
That it was.
Mr. Breen. What is
my number 2 is Batman Robin Year 1.
Holy Toledo.
Flying through now.
And can you guess what my number 2 is?
Well, I'd have a 50-50 shot.
It's got to be Red Coat, because that's what he stopped on.
Ah, man. I'm just having fun with this series. This is another indie series you can just keep buying. I think it's the best series so far from Ghost Machine.
Yeah.
It just keeps to the formula. This guy is a screw up, but you also feel bad for him because he tries to do good, and you see him along the way, and it's just like he's just begrudgingly just, all right, I'll help you out. It's like, but don't blame me if things go wrong. He's like, quit blaming me. What's my head? How do I know things are gonna go wrong? It's great. I love it. And the pouches, I just noticed the pouches look like they have little faces on them.
They look like a little tiki mask. Yeah.
Yeah, Easter Island. Yeah.
That's funny.
So, who is the Northerner? We know he's a time traveler, but who is he really? And what was he seeking in that package? I don't know. Anyway, that is my number 2. All right, we're going to Zach, who's number 1.
All right. Count it down.
I wonder if it's the Flash or the Ultimates.
So my number 5 this week was Spider-Man Wolverine number 1. Number 4 was Red Coat. We just saw that on there. My number 3 was The Incredible Hulk number 25. Number 2 was Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu number 8. My number 1 book this week is absolutely The Flash, issue number 3. Ultimates number 12 did not quite make the top 5 this week. We're gonna, see if it.
Did you see the previews for? You're gonna
I did. Nick Robles is growing on.
Oh, no, not this.
Artist,
I was talking about for the other book, Ultimates.
Oh, for Ultimates,
the new people are joining the teams.
Yeah, well, I know Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are coming in like issue after this, I think.
But they're bringing back the Governor of Kung Fu.
Oh, I saw. I thought it was Iron Fist, to be honest. But a lot
Yeah,
of people are saying it's Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, it
I
says.
thought it was going to be Iron Fist, but I mean, it still could be, I guess.
Why? Why? Why would we Iron Fist? He's not white.
Yeah, they wouldn't make him. They wouldn't. Anyway, Absolute Flash has been. I mean, it's only 3 issues in. I've been having a lot of fun with it, though. Nick Robles' art, like I said, it's growing on me. He's a very talented artist. I like his. This isn't him, but the colorist, whoever's doing the coloring, like the bright lights and everything, and the cityscapes that are happening from from a zoomed out distance, the energy that's conveyed in a lot of the panels, it's really, really cool. Yeah, so I've been liking this a lot. So we've been introduced to the rogues. The rogues in this universe are more like bounty hunters, which is an interesting take. We've got this little blue monkey on Wally's shoulders here. This is actually Grodd. He is not a giant gorilla. He's this little science experiment monkey. I'm kind of interested to see how that goes down. But yeah, it's great. It's been a lot of fun so far. I'm liking this. It's Wally West. It's teenage Wally West, so it's not like the fully grown one we have in the main DC universe. But it's just been a lot of fun. I put it up there with Absolute Batman and Superman. It's just a lot of fun to read, and then hopefully I'm hoping to see this go on for a while. Jeff Lemire is really, I think he's got a good handle on this.
Yeah. So do you notice the monkey on his back?
Yes.
Can you name a song by a very popular band? Breen probably could. That has
monkey on the back.
Monkey on the back.
It's not a Beatles song, is it?
Aerosmith.
I don't listen to a ton of Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Should probably count the songs I know from them on one hand.
One of their other songs, but yeah, but the significance of having Grodd on his back means you have problems. I mean, as we say, I have a monkey on my back. You're constantly,
I know the saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was clever by putting it in there. I just noticed. I was like, wait, that is kind of cool.
I mean, I'm curious to see what happens. Like, if this Grodd is actually going to be like a Jiminy Cricket, or if he's going to be like trying to use him in a devious way.
Maybe this little monkey Grodd, to put him in a room and he slaughters people instantly. There's a big bloodbath.
Maybe.
We don't know. Then we have the hanging cover. It's all right. And they have, that's not the cover. Clayton Crane. Great idea, but the face looks weird. Travis Moore, though. That is a cool cover. Man, it's like an old version of Neurotic. And Omni-Man as a Captain Cold. Yeah. Alrighty then, we'll go to, that was your number 1. Mr. Breen, where are we going for your number 1?
We both already talked about it. We've all already talked about Redcoat.
Cool. And my number 1 is a book we already talked about, Moon Knight.
That's your number 1? Oh, wow.
Yeah, looking forward to that. It's been a while since I read it. And
I feel like it has been a while since the last Moon Knight issue. Yeah. It's weird.
A lot of stuff's gonna push back. Other books coming out this week. We have the New Gods, which you've been reading.
Yeah, New Gods has been great.
Catwoman has 2 more issues, and then the series is ending. At issue 30 or 79 is the last issue, I guess. I don't know if the character is being shelved as far as sole title, or if someone else is taking over as starting a new number 1, because that's what they do.
Catwoman could probably use a break.
Yeah.
Her and Joker both.
She's been run through. Alrighty, then we also have. We can skip all these ones. Walking Dead is coming out. That's another cool book. Here's a Ting by Tony Fleeks. So, and then we have. Hey, look, it's a new Scarlet in the Vision. I wonder who's writing this. Steve Orlando.
Gee, I'm shocked.
I know, right? I was almost excited. I was like, oh my gosh, the Vision and Scarlet Witch got their own book series. Then I was like, oh, it's Steve Orlando.
It's Scarlet Witch is on the title. It's got to be Steve Orlando.
Page
I am getting that Hulk and Doctor Strange one shot.
I know where you're getting it though, right?
Straczynski.
No, that's not where you're getting it. You want that Agatha Harkness, Aunt May fool aroundness. Yeah. Yep. Second story is going to have Agatha Harkness and May Parker Jameson, who's in her 30s.
Wait a second. So Agatha Harkness is now DH to match the MCU.
It appears that way.
Jeez.
Yep.
Fuck.
Just
go away, Marvel.
When did Aunt May get married to a Jameson?
She was married to Judge J. Jonah Jameson's dad.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Was that Dan Slott?
Mm-mm.
Was that before?
I think it might have been before.
I thought that was a brand new They thing.
It was during that, but
yeah,
I can't remember if Slott. I don't remember honestly.
Zdarsky, maybe Zdarsky.
No, it wasn't Zdarsky.
I don't know. I just don't like it. Her being remarried. Should have just left her dead.
Well, what made no sense is you kind of got the feeling that Jameson was about the same age as May, and they're trying to say that Jonah was maybe in his 50s, looking like that.
Yeah,
so that's a bit of a stretch, but
Alrighty then. All right, that's coming out this week. There's this Doctor. Yeah, so okay. Epitaphs from the Abyss. Nobody wants it. Throw it back. The Curse of Shirley Johnson. I saw that's coming out. That looked kind of interesting, but This is also going too. There's it's a new book I've seen coming out. It's called Sleep. It's about this guy who, when he goes to bed, apparently he becomes something else. And he wakes up and he realizes that he's a part-time serial killer. He kills people in his sleep when he goes to bed. Because he wakes up with blood and stuff. He doesn't know what's going on, but he's like, he's freaking out. He's it's a serial killer when he sleeps, but when he's awake, he's distraught. Dirkwood Dugnar Force coming out. Great series. The Dark Horse Robo Wolf. I have never even heard of this book before. It's Jake Smith, whoever that is. And then Void. Empty Void's coming out finally this week. Hey, look, Youngblood Deluxe too. And Ghostbusters Dead Man's Chest with the same creative team as the last time book. So I don't know if I'll even pick this up this week. It was on my pull list until I realized it's the same writer with the same shitty artist. I'm sorry. I love Ghostbusters, but I just can't support. Oh, it's horrible. I'd rather look at the art from Vatican City. And then of course, we're talking about this before. Conan the Barbarian. I'm like, oh, cool, Eastern Horizons. But guess what? It's a digital exclusive only.
That's redundant.
It's Walt Simonson on a Conan the Barbarian. The first time ever. And you can only get it if you read it online. Well, guess what? Everyone's going to read it online, but they're not going to pay for it online. That was just sad because the guy deserves to get paid. Monsters, Mark Spears, fifth printing, bro, of this. Oh, man. I would love to have this cover. It's a cool cover, but those are hard to find. Our Army at War, number 151, facsimile is coming out this week as well. You already saw this. Spawn, and then there's the Monsters variant with Evil Dead. Blade Forager, I'm not sure that's who that's supposed to be, who's writing that, but all of the variants. Alrighty then. This week in trades. The Killing Joke. Other stories. Nightwing and Night in Bloodhaven, Compendium Book 2.
Hey, wait, why is that ripping off Archie as Mr. Justice?
I don't know, but it's horrible though. Cancel it. Green Lantern, Power of Will. Whenever I see this cover, I keep thinking it's a New 52. Remember the Hal Jordan one book, the 3-issue miniseries? I keep thinking it's that, but this is the Jeremy Adams book. Dr. Fate by J.M. DeMatteis. Oh yeah, J.M. DeMatteis said he didn't get credited for something recently. For I think it was maybe for the I forgot what movie it was. It was a current one of the last I think it was Thunderbolts. He didn't get credit for it.
I don't know what he ever had to do with Thunderbolts.
I don't. It's one. It was either Thunderbolts or it was the other one. But it was he was talking about online, and because the guy who's always spurging at the mouth about Marvel, I'm talking about Rob Liefeld was talking about that. And apparently, he did a run in the 2000s or something. But Suicide Squad on the base coming out finally, $125. But go to In-Stock Trades, you'll probably get it for like $75. And Lazarus Book 4 hardcover's coming out. The Ultimates Epic Super Collection or Collection Superhuman trade. That's going on as well. Legion of Superheroes, The Curse, the Deluxe Edition. Paul Levitz and Keith Giffen. $50 for hardcover, deluxe hardcover. Silver Surfer, Return of the Space Race Omnibus hardcover. 2 versions. There's the Jim Lee direct market variant. Criminal, The Last of the Innocent, Edward Ricker and Sean Phillips. Then I'm not sure what this is. The Moana Into the Deep. It kind of looks like Zach, do you know anything about this? Is this a new book series, or are they like? At first, I thought it was like.
I have no idea. I don't know what that is.
I thought it was My Hero Academia at first.
No, they don't have a new My Hero series.
Well, no, because it looked like the girl with the blade, drinks of blood.
Yeah, no, that's not her though.
No, but I was like, it's the first thing I thought. Then we have Hit Complete Collection, and then there's String, Alter God or After God is another Viz Media thing. Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolts, volume 23 comes out this week as well. If you're into that, reading that manga. Trillion Game, and then Cold Hard Cash by Stephanie Phillips. But you see the name on it at the end, Breen?
What?
But is that our buddy from Archie Comics or Napolitano? Oh, it's a different one. That was a DC guy.
Jim Zub is the one who didn't get credited for Thunderbolts.
Okay, I know somebody recently. I thought it was J.M. DeMatteis. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, so
no, it was Zub.
Yeah, dumb. But all right, though, that's it for this week. Unless anybody has questions to see something else. Hello to Henry. Hello.
Zach, you went out and saw Thunderbolts, didn't you?
Yeah, I went out. Yeah, I saw it.
What'd you think of it?
It wasn't bad. I mean, it's not I don't think it's fair to call it a Thunderbolts movie, especially if you know the whole reason for the Thunderbolts. They're the villains that want to get into the public's good graces. That's not really the case with this, but I thought it was a good movie. They do really good with some of the characters like U.S. Agent, Sentry, Yelena Belova's character. Those 3 particularly stand out.
Sentry was the most comic accurate costume I've ever seen in a superhero movie.
Sentry looked really, really good.
They nailed that.
Yeah. So it was a good movie. I liked it. I'd go see it again.
I did too.
But I have to be going. I've got to return a phone call. Here
that's okay. We're going to end in a couple of seconds. I just want to give a quick shout out to Imperial Goddess who's watching us over on Twitch. This is what I was talking about. I was talking to Celeste. We now have a mini player now, so I can see everything as far as you guys chats from both things on, and you guys can see it too as well, because we have always on the right side of our chats or windows, it compiles everything into one chat for us to see. But now we're able to put that onto the screen. I wish I could move it around though. That's the only thing that sucks. I wish I could like slide it, move it to a different side if I wanted to, but it's stuck there. But kind of cool, you know. So if you're talking to somebody, you know, Zach, and you see, like I said hello to Celeste. Well, Celeste is actually over in Twitch, and if she types back, she'll pop up in there too, and you guys can see what we're replying to. Because otherwise, it's like a one-sided conversation. You're like, what the heck's going on? But and those goes for people who are watching Twitch can now see what we're talking on YouTube as well. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this week. Imperial Goddess is live right now if you want to go support her, and she's live on YouTube as well, also on Twitch, Imperial_Goddess, and give her a sub. Go, if you know, put her on the background if you need something. But anyway, we will see you guys in about half an hour over on I Love Comics for the cover ranking. Not sure what it is.
I think it's John Byrne tonight, isn't it?
Okay. Well, that's what he said about Wrightson.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, all right. So Zach, go make your phone call and then join us for John Byrne.
We will see. Depends on the length of the phone call.
Well, if it goes that long, just show up and just talk to her while you're on, and be like, put her on speakerphone, and, and then turn the phone. And like, what do you think of this book? All right then. Later, guys.
Guys. I'll probably see you all in a bit.
Later, kids.